really cat hair.
No.
What's poppin', guys? It's Tim and Tim from GI Tactical Virginia. We don't call him Tim, though. It's TK. TK, say hi. I said, say hi. Please just say hi. I don't want to talk alone. I don't want to be alone.
What's up, guys?
Oh, thank God. And we wanted to actually talk about a subject that was really cool. It was a video, Gun Gamers, great channel, by the way. Go check them out. They do really good information and make really good videos. Love you, Amy and Eric. They did a whole video on what would you tell your younger self when you first got into Airsoft. What would you tell them using the information that you know now? Any warnings you would give, any like, don't do this, that's stupid, that kind of thing. And there's a lot that I would tell myself back then that I know now. But because, TK, you've been in this for how long?
About, what year is it?
It's 2019.
19. Goes into 7, 8 times. Roughly about, I actually can't think of it. It's like almost 10 years, like 9 years or so.
So about twice as long as I have. I've been in like for like 4 years.
Yeah, like 9 years. Yeah.
So yeah,
years.
yeah. So you are kind of a different generation of me. I got into it post like Crytek changing everything and all this other stuff, and the whole brands like coming back and all that.
Yeah, when I got into it, Lancer Tactical and Elite Force didn't exist.
They didn't exist at one point. But yeah, so what's something that you would tell them? Like, what would you tell younger TK, little mini TK? What would you tell them back then?
I would tell first and foremost, I would say, TK, be more careful. You're not indestructible. Because I actually thought I was for a long time. But for really, there are a lot of like super close scares that I had in Airsoft that I would tell myself not to do. Like how my brother almost shot my eye out. Why? Because I took my eye pro off in game. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that, guys.
Literally, it's like common sense, right? Well, I'm not that smart. So, like, literally, what had happened was I was in the game. We were in the game, and I had my goggles were foggy. We were playing in our backyard. It was just me and him, and I thought he was somewhere, but he was somewhere else. And so I took off my glasses for literally like 3 seconds, aired them out, looked around for him, and in those 3 seconds, he shot at me. He shot a burst. The first round landed right here.
First mistake. Took you 3 seconds to defog your glasses.
I know, right?
Come on.
It's silly.
It's just rookie times.
Off man camera. Give me my stuff.
This guy gets non-boomer juice, I guess. Even though it's totally boomer juice from a different brand.
Yeah, just be smarter, younger me, and listen to the people who come before you. They really are not joking when they say, "Don't take off your eyebrow."
Sorry, I'm staring at the person unwrapping a wrapper, thinking it won't show up on audio. Like, comment, and subscribe if you love hearing background noise.
Yeah, tell you some.
Reese. Sorry. Hi. How's it going? I care about production quality.
Tim's a production Nazi.
Can we say that? I guess we just did.
You can say Nazi, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's you. You're a production Nazi.
Anyways,
you're blue-eyed having it.
I'm not editing this. I'm gonna let you know that now.
Welcome to GI
So,
Tactical
one take.
Hey base or
We're gonna hire a new tech.
GI
Our
tactical.
previous one's gonna be dead.
You don't have that power.
Previous one's gonna be dead. Anyways,
Anyway.
God, okay, we're getting wildly off track, and it's turning out to be the point of why I couldn't upload part 1 of the previous Q&A. All right, I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
God, I didn't even think about this. Okay,
Talking about Stalin and stuff.
actually, mine's really weird, and it's probably counterintuitive to what I would normally tell somebody. Typical thing to tell someone is to buy an M4. Just buy an M4. There's so many parts available. They're the most widely available guns in general. It's a good bet to buy an M4. If you have a gun that you really love, like a Tavor, like a Vector, like the Desert Eagle, which are my 3, honestly, I say go for it. Stop shaking your head. There's a mirror right there.
My head's blocked by the computer.
Oh well. Honestly, yes, I do think you should get the gun that you really do like, as long as it's good quality enough. I'm sorry, don't buy a Barrett 50 cal. Unless you just want it
Anything
like.
besides a Barrett.
Please just don't get a Barrett.
If you want a Barrett, you're wrong.
It's not worth it. Just in that case, get an M4 because that's just a big M4.
Wait, no, pause. You're wrong if it costs less than $1,000.
A good Barrett should cost you no less than 10 grand.
Anyways,
And it's not airsoft legal.
What's gonna end up happening to you is you're gonna get that M4, and you're always gonna wonder, man, what if I did get that Tavor? What if I did get that Vector? And then you're gonna buy the Vector or the Tavor anyways. Just get it. Have fun. They are good guns, and you'll most likely, given the reviews, if they're pretty mixed as far as like, oh, you can just get an M4, you can still get it. Honestly, I really do full on say that is one of the best pieces of advice I could give. Buy once, cry once is a thing, not just for price.
All right, so I'm gonna keep this rolling because that was really long-winded,
Yeah, that's what's gonna make this video long.
and now I'm taking dramatic pauses. But no,
Where's my boomer juice?
he's so upset, guys.
I get actually angry
It's so
by
funny
like
when that's
interruption of production.
But really, so another thing that I say, I would probably tell my younger self, the plate carrier game, not that necessary. Like, yeah, it's cool, and it was cool, really cool, because I could actually do it. Like, I'm relatively fit, or I was relatively fit, and I could move around the field still a lot better than most other people, even weighed down with the carrier. But looking at it now, I probably would have been a lot more effective if I had just gone with like a chest rig or even a belt setup, because the less you have on you, the like better you move. And it's just physics.
Yeah.
So I mean, carriers are cool. Don't go chasing necessarily after all the cool stuff. Just make sure that whatever you get is true to how your play style is, and don't care about what other people say. If they say it's not cool, or if it's not kosher, it's not cry, then like, you know, it's whatever. No one cares, because at the end of the day, if you're gonna cry about getting your cries dirty, then why wear play?
I actually do agree with that. Like, quite honestly. Although at the same time, try on whatever you're getting. If I'm honest, you know how many times people get the what's that Condor, like the one that comes with like everything on it.
Not everybody can try on something before they buy it.
That's
though.
true. That is true. If you have a local store, go to the local store, try on their stuff.
Yeah, if you have a local cry outlet, go to your local cry outlet and go check them out. Try on that $800 carrier.
Cries coming soon to GI.
At Lee.
But no, I do agree.
Name dropping out here. Yeah. Yeah. All right, then. What's your?
Oh God. Okay.
Get back to you. I gave
Yeah,
you all this time.
I do definitely have more. And I'm drawing a complete blank, especially because constant interruptions. Buy once, cry once. That's the other one, honestly. That's like one that has applied to me on so many occasions. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't go for like the entry level gun, like a skirmish, or like, I don't know, the SR, whatever they are, the XRXLs, wherever they are by G&G and all that stuff. Those are all good. I started off with a Black Ops gun from like Walmart or Dick's Sporting Goods. Don't. And then I got a G&G Predator. I got the plastic body one. Again, it was fine. I do wish that I'd just gone with the like more expensive one, the top of the line, either Avalon or Crytek or oh wow, I guess the Nemesis wasn't around back then. Wow. I wish I'd gone with one of those, if I'm honest, because I have bought and sold so many guns and lost a lot of money in like the resale value, thinking that I could just get the lower end one and be okay. You can, but it's more worth it just to get the higher end one. It's more worth it in the end. If you can save up that money, if you have a gun that you can already use for a little while, definitely do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna add on to that and saying that I didn't make that mistake because I'm smarter than Tim. And what factually happened? Oh, also I had a better support group. Not gonna lie, but because I was looking, I almost made that exact mistake. I was super excited to get an airsoft, and I was like talking to a few of my friends who I knew played airsoft, and I was like, "What gun should I get?" Well, actually, I wasn't really asking them. I was just going on. I was like, "What website should I go to?" And I was going on there, and I was finding like $12 P90s. And I was like, "Oh, this thing is sweet! Like this thing is sick. $12. Oh man!" And then I was looking at others. I was like, "Wow, like $24 exit mate. Oh my god, this is hit. This is what I want." I was telling my friends about it, and they're just like, "I don't know about that one, Chief. You gotta be careful with what you get." And factually, I didn't realize what I was looking at were Springers. So I would have bought those and been very disappointed.
You can make those automatic though, right?
But I was... so basically, that kind of spurred on. I became a hardcore chair-softer for about a good 2 years until I finally settled on buying my first gun, which was relatively expensive for me at the time, being a child. That was the Echo One M28. They were 175 when they were first coming out, so that was a decent amount of change. And then I had to wait like another couple weeks before I could buy the scope I wanted, and I didn't skip with the scope either. I bought an $80 Leaper scope.
That would have been really cool.
Right.
You balled out, got the Echo One sniper, and then bought a Leupold scope.
Yeah, no, I wasn't that hardcore. But yeah, and I got all this stuff. I did a lot of research, but I was pretty happy with the results. I mean, it actually still works, and it actually still shoots really hard, really far.
But you still have it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God, do you ever sell your guns?
No, I don't. Actually, I've sold a few guns, but I'm also very sentimental, and that's my first gun ever. I'm not selling it ever. I have a lot of kills with it.
I sold that Black Ops gun as soon as I could.
Well, see, that's because you bought trash at first, and I didn't. I've actually bought guns to fix that gun, because the sear has broken in it like twice, and then when I couldn't buy a sear to replace it, I would just buy a boneyard, not even boneyard sniper rifle. There were times where they were selling the Snow Wolves, which were factually the same gun, and they were selling them for like $80. I was like, that's $20 more in a sear anyway. Fuck.
Fudge! Go.
Why would you say it? Why didn't I just say it?
I'm just interrupting you. You know what? Just go.
But yeah, I said, whatever, and I bought factually sniper rifles twice at that price to fix my gun. But it still works. So
That's advice you tell people, is to buy another gun to fix your first gun?
Improvise adaptive comp.
What's your next piece? Is that your actual piece of advice for that one too? Like, I feel
I
like
was just
there's one
going
more
off-
that
I
I'm
was
like
just
really
going off of
forgetting.
What you said, really.
I mean, like, we've already said like a bunch of pieces of advice. Like, general advice is obvious. Don't take off your eye pro, obviously.
Wasn't obvious for me until I was got shot in the eye.
Biggest one. Be social. Guys, you do not have to go with a team. You do not have to go with friends. You can go and make friends. I didn't start airsoft I spent 2 years of chair softing because I didn't have any friends to go with. Yeah, I was really little. I didn't go until Adam, who worked with me, was like, I kind of want to try airsoft. So I was like, bet, let's go. You're my friend now. You're my friend.
Dang. That's kind of that's
it was really sad.
That's pretty sad stories, Tim.
And now, like, most of the people that I know in airsoft, I just met on the field, and it's kind of awesome. You can meet people on the field. That's really distracting. You can meet people on the field and socialize with them, and they can become pretty cool friends. I didn't know these guys until I actually like played with y'all. And you realize that I actually like shoot pretty okay.
You still have not played with me, Tim. Well,
I have.
You left me and you died immediately.
What do you mean?
At New Kent. It's the only time you've played on the same team as me.
Not true at all. You just didn't like me back then.
When did we play together? I've never. Well, fine. You've never been like in my squad. There's a difference.
Fine. Come with me on to TAA.
You're right. I'm gonna come to TAA.
Oh, speaking of which, we're going to TAA this Sunday.
Some of us will. I won't.
All of us will in my heart. I'll bring all of them with me in my heart, but yeah, it's most likely gonna be like me and Ant, and I'm gonna try to get Adam to go, most likely. Otherwise, like I know Tommy wants to go. Tommy's gonna head up there. I miss Tommy, even though he doesn't technically work here anymore. Like he's still a GI boy. And yeah, we're gonna go up there. I'm gonna use the new hike clapper. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, thanks for watching our video.
Thanks for watching.
It's been fun.
It has been fun. It's been really fun.
Tim finds everything either distracting or highly funny.
I do.
So, I hope these tips actually helped you guys and this wasn't like a pointless video. I don't think it was. I don't know. I don't know either. I wanna go play.
Wear your eye pro.
Yeah. But yeah guys, God, like the rebel like hit and then like it came down again. Like, that was the shortest high I've ever been on.
I still don't know what my juice is.
Yeah guys, hopefully Tim cuts this up so it's not just like straight half empty silence again. And we will see y'all on the next one. Most likely gonna actually have some guns or shooting. It's not just be us. Because I know you guys come to this channel for guns. You don't come for us. If you do, that's awesome. But we know what you really want.
I come for me. I watch these videos over and over again just to be like, I did okay. That's a lie.
So now we're just talking.
We are just talking. Welcome to the GI Podcast. I'm Tim, your host. This is Tim, my host. This is Lieutenant Dan.
I don't know what's happening.
Bye.